Hey everyone, I just woke up there a few minutes ago, and as you can see, I'm outside. Now, one thing that I really like to do as soon as possible after waking up is to go outside and get some fresh air and get the natural light hitting my eyes. So usually what I do is I'll stick on some coffee, and while I'm waiting for the coffee to brew, I'll go outside for a few minutes. Or like today, because I have a little more free time, I waited for the coffee to brew first, and then I brought the cup out with me. And when I'm outside, some days I'll just walk around, I'll shake out my arms and my legs maybe, and maybe some days I'll do a few minutes of light mobility exercise, and other days I may just sit down into a nice deep squat position like so. I'll just sit down into a nice kind of squat like this, and as you can see, there's no strain here. This is very comfortable for me to hold. My back, you can see it's not straight there. The object of this isn't to keep my back straight. It's just to get down into a nice comfortable squat position and hold it for a few minutes. And actually that curvature in my spine is really good for stretching and lengthening my spine. You know, oftentimes these days people spend a lot of time sitting down in chairs or at desks, for example, and they complain of lower back pain. Sitting down for prolonged periods of time, what it can do is it can cause your spine to compress. So doing some squatting like this, if you're able, can be really good for stretching and lengthening your spine. I just find this a fantastic way to start the day. Get outside, get some fresh air, and loosen up my body. Squatting like this, I find it really good for my hip and knee health. Squatting like this opens up my hips and just makes my knees feel very loose and kind of like lubricated. Yeah, you know, throughout history we didn't always have chairs or sofas, and so people would have had to sit down maybe in a squat position like this. And at night I often watch some of these Discovery or National Geographic programs, and sometimes researchers will follow people that live in traditional ways, traditional hunter-gatherer societies. And these people, they don't have chairs, and oftentimes you'll see them sitting in a squat position like this. And in these places, lower back pain, it's like virtually unheard of. So yeah, this is a really comfortable position for me to hold. There's no strain whatsoever. It's really relaxing, but at the same time, it's doing a lot of good for my body. Today I'm wearing flip-flops, as you can see. Oftentimes I'll do this barefoot, but today it's quite sunny and the roof is quite warm already. As you can see, my feet are flat on the ground, my heels are flat, and the distance that my heels are apart is a little less than shoulder width. It's more of just personal preference. You can do what feels comfortable for you. My feet are pointing outwards here. So yeah, I really encourage people to squat if you're able, and if you're not able at first, you can gradually work your way into it, and with time you'll be able to ease into a deep squat like this, and you'll find it, I think, really comfortable. So yeah, I often do this in the morning, throughout the day, maybe at night, and I'll even do it while I'm exercising. For example, just the other day I was doing some heavy bag training, and then I went outside, I did some jump rope, I did a lot of double unders, and in between sets I got into some squats like this, and I'll show you that footage in just a minute. Alright, so yeah, I hope you find this information helpful. Another thing that I like to do is, when you get comfortable at squatting, what you can do is, you can see if you can get your shoulders in between your knees. So now I'm getting a little bit lower. This might be difficult if you haven't squatted in a while, or if you're new to squatting, but this is a great stretch for your back, and it's really opening up my hips, and it's really fantastic for your knees. And as you can see right now, I'm just kind of moving around a little bit, moving around slowly, and I can really feel a stretch in my my lower back and my upper back. It's just really relaxing, really comfortable.